So right now I'm trying my best to put on a show that we could put Paris in the competition to start.
That mentality you were talking about before, kind of relentless through the whistle mentality, is that even more important now than it was at the high school level where you kind of just physically dominate a lot of guys? And
right now, like that was great and that was phenomenal. But right now that I early enrolled here, that stuff doesn't mean anything unless I carry that same exact, like those same exact actions, that same exact mentality, and I have to replicate it here. I can't go from throwing dudes on the ground, they're getting up, I'm diving on them in high school if I'm not trying to replicate it here. You know what I mean? So it's even more important now, and I feel like with the help of Coach Mick and the weight room, Coach Stud, once we get started doing the field work stuff during spring ball, I feel like they're gonna help me put me in the best position so I can, get back to doing that at the college level, which, because I feel like a lot of people say like in high school I was looking like Orlando Pace was in college. I want to be able to do what Orlando Pace did in college here. Like he was throwing people around like he was at Princeton High School. You know what I mean? Like grown men in college. So I feel like, and like that's everybody's goal, but I would like to be able to do that here.
What do you feel like you have to do so that you can get to your potential that you think you have?
I trust the coaches. I feel like if I listen to everything the coaches here say, I feel like I can get it done. Because the coaches aren't going to lie to me. The coaches aren't going to put me in a bad position. The coaches are going to put me in the best position. It's all about, like I always say, it's about the little things. It's about just taking it into coaching because I trust all these coaches here. So whatever they tell me, and if I do it and I put my best effort into it, then I can be in a great position.
So how much Orlando Pace have you watched?
I would say I've watched a good amount. I haven't watched like a whole bunch of it, but I was actually happy to meet him. I met him at one of the games, so we had a good conversation.
What did he explain to you about his life at Ohio State and being that guy?
Well, we just talked about how he's from Ohio, came here, and I told him I was from Ohio, came here, but him and my mom did a lot of talking, so she'd probably be good to ask. I didn't want to take because his whole family was there too. I didn't want to be one of those people like blah 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 blah. He's trying to enjoy the game, but him and my mom talked for like 10-15 minutes, so I was cool.
So she had no problem being that person, but you didn't want to.
Oh no, she was cool. Yeah, she was cool.
What have you learned so far just from some of the older guys here, kind of who's taken you under their wing, and what have they taught you so far?
I would say definitely Josh Myers, Wyatt Davis, Gavin Cupp, Thayer Munford. I would say those guys have definitely taken me under their wing, trying to teach me, the mindset, teach me the work ethic, you know what I mean? So I'll say those guys they're really trying to lead me in the right direction.
What are people going to see in Paris Johnson's game when you play here at Ohio State?
I want to show them that there's no drop-off between what you see in high school and college. I would say that's my goal, is that I want my college film to replicate what people have seen in my, what I did in high school. And yeah, it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's not going to be easy, but it's what I want to do. And for me to go where I want to go with football, and with me bringing attention to my foundation, so I can do things outside of football, I have to be able to replicate it in college. You know what I mean? I gotta be the most dominant lineman in college. That's what I want to do. But it's gonna be listening to the coaches, getting respect from the older teammates. You know what I mean? Just listening to them. So not just trying to do my own thing.